Mira and HarlequinAudio present Writing Mr. Right by Alina Khawaja. Performed by Mayuri, Bhandari. To my fellow creatives, don't give up before your miracle. And to 20-year-old Alina, thanks for not giving up before yours. 1. Dear Ziya, thank you for your patience as I took my time with The Longest Goodbye. There's so much to love about this manuscript. Hania and Ursel are such wonderful characters who have great chemistry, but unfortunately, I didn't connect with them and the story quite enough, so I regretfully have to pass on this one. Don't forget this is just one agent's opinion. My eyes glaze over the rest of the email. A sigh rips through my chest as I already know what it says. A whole lot of nothing. I swear, I might as well tattoo the literary agent's words to my eyeballs with the number of times I've read them. But at least this rejection on my book is better than the last one I had. That agent literally pulled an, "It's not you, it's me," and that somehow was way worse than if he'd just ghosted me. I slide my phone back into my pocket as I walk down the street on my way to work. I take a sip of my coffee, and the bitterness of the bean juice goes well with the bitterness strung through my body. I knew I shouldn't have checked my email so early in the morning. I made it a rule not to check my Query email, the account I use to send out pitches of my book and sample chapters, before 5 p.m. But I saw the notification on my phone as I exited the subway and climbed the stairs to the street, and I thought maybe, finally, after a year of sending my book out to agents, this would be the one who would offer me representation. I matched so perfectly with their wish list for a romance novel. Fresh characters, distinct voice, and feel-good ending. I hoped this would be the agent who would gush about my characters and my writing. They'd tell me how excited they were to work with me, and I'd finally get my writing career started. But no, it's another cookie-cutter response. I couldn't connect to the characters or the story. What didn't they connect with? The small-town setting? The young woman returning home for the first time in years since she'd left to attend college? The guy she'd left behind and promised to come back for? Who might have been her true love? Had she decided he was worth staying for? My plan in this latest round of queries was that each time I got a pass from an agent, I'd send out 5 more. But that sounds mentally exhausting, especially after the near year and a half I spent outlining, writing, and revising this novel. Maybe I should hold off on sending it and see if there are some edits I can make to the book. Or maybe it's actually fine, and it really was just subject to the agent's taste. Or maybe a giant truck zips past me, its tires way too close to the curb. The driver goes right through a huge muddy puddle, which shoots upward and splashes all over me. My spine curls as the dirty rainwater splatters my clothes. The cold water mixed with the dropping temperature in the air immediately causes the warmth in my body to evaporate. Goosebumps erupt all over my skin as the now wet fabric of my shirt clings to my waist. I glance down at the outfit I took so long to settle on this morning. A brown pencil skirt with black pantyhose, and an orange sweater, which is now soaked and stained with watery mud that looks too close to something else I don't want to think too much about. An earthy smell sticks to me, but not in a good way. If I were a male love interest in a book, I'd smell like the swirl of smoke from good firewood, or like I brushed my skin with a bristle of pine needles every morning. Instead, I smell like a bear who spent the afternoon rolling around in a patch of grass. The short strands of my hair, previously carefully styled with a flat iron so they gently framed my cheekbones, now cling to my face in wet clumps. At least my mouth was spared. I don't want to know what the combination of dirt and coffee tastes like. Damn it, I hiss under my breath. I'm about a block away from my office building, and it's way too far to go home and change. I pick up my pace, my heels clacking against the concrete. I swear
Sample complete. Ready to continue?